Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. Let's take a look at our forecast for Monday. The moon transiting Gemini on Monday, July 21st, offers you a gift from the gods, which may seem part blessing and part curse because it requires you to release and or accept something so you can make practical use of what is before you in order to manifest your desire or achieve success, as the moon conjunct Venus in Gemini forms a Thor's hammer aspect pattern with Mars conjunct the South Node in Virgo and Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, as well as a sextile aspect with Mercury retrograde in Leo, which is sesquisquare to Saturn conjunct Neptune, both retrograde in Aries. The South Node and 4 retrograde planets in this mix of unusual but potentially transforming and empowering energy turns your attention to the past, perhaps as far back as past lives. Maybe this time, while Jupiter is exalted in Cancer and square to Saturn and Neptune in Aries, you can accept that you deserve something bigger and better, and will follow through with the care, devotion, and discipline needed to make it grow. A cradle angel wings aspect pattern of the Sun in the final degree of Cancer, Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and Uranus in Gemini provides a quickening of the spirit and encourages cooperation or assistance between you and another or others to transcend current limitations and instigate change. The mutable quality of the moon and Venus in Gemini, squaring Mars in Virgo, is rife with what-ifs and some hesitancy to pursue your heart's guidance, perhaps due to what you think of as past mistakes. But choosing to reject love, help, or opportunities is not in alignment with the sesquisquare aspect between Mercury and Saturn conjunct Neptune, which is subliminally telling you that there is a reason or lesson within the situation or connection, and that you have the courage, faith, and wisdom to see it through, even while a T-square aspect pattern of Chiron in Aries, the Sun, and Pluto sets an undertone of deadly serious do-or-die trying awareness, which can either galvanize you to overcome your fear and resistance, or make you want to retreat and hide. The thunder, power, and lightning change of Thor is conveyed through Pluto in Aquarius and the Thor's hammer pattern. The charming trickster energy of Loki comes to you via the moon and Venus in Gemini. And the practical help or opportunity to take something to the next level or to restore some sort of order to a disordered or confused area of your life is being channeled through Mars and the South Node in Virgo, reflecting Freya, who loaned her falcon feather cloak to Loki so he could fly quickly to retrieve Thor's hammer. Mercury retrograde in Leo holds latent hero energy, and Chiron in Aries is a warrior poised for the call to action. You may play the role of activator and or facilitator in a pivotal life move for someone else, or there may be a person who stars in those roles for you now. Open yourself to the possibility that the process of growth and change is just as important and meaningful to you and the people you work or play with as any end goal, and you will find yourself loving more and fearing less as you live in the present moment, which is where you are scripting the story of your tomorrow. So here we can see this busy day, the Thor's hammer, those 2 long black dotted lines connecting Pluto to the moon and Venus and to Mars and the South Node. And we also have Pluto in that T-square here, the red triangle with Chiron and the Sun. The Sun's about to tip over into Leo. So we're getting the last little bit of that Cancer energy with the Sun. And often when a planet is at that final degree, it does create this sense of urgency, as if we are running out of time to do something. And the moment very much is now in this chart. This is a very now chart. But because we have so much of that mutable energy, we have various ways of perceiving things. And when we have the ability to choose this or choose that, to look at different options. Overall, leaning into the growth and choosing what you know would give you experience or give you some lessons or bring something new into your life is definitely supported more by things like the cradle angel wings that we have here with the two minor grand trines that overlap and connect the Sun, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. And that definitely is saying, like, hey, you've had chances before and you didn't take them. And not that the universe is admonishing you now, but it's giving you chances to try again, create in a different way, perhaps go back to something from before, or for some people during a Mercury retrograde, old relationships can pop back up, or simply the opportunity again to be in a relationship where they're reevaluating love and opportunities as well in life. If there are talents that you have not been utilizing, then the Leo and Virgo energy would be giving you a nudge right now saying, hey, you always said you wanted to do whatever it is, fill in the blank. And now actually would be a good time to go ahead and try, see what happens. There is no guarantee in this chart of something like forever, and that is not the important thing. The important thing is to be in the moment where you have the ability to change your mind, create differently, connect with more depth and more meaning with the people around you, and to open yourself up to the possibility of something just new and different. The most supportive planet right now in the chart is actually Uranus at 0 degrees 35 minutes of Gemini. We only see sextiles and a trine coming out of that planet. There's no duress for it, there's no challenge, there's nothing there saying, oh, but it's uncomfortable to change. This is actually rather impulsive in a Mercury ruled air sign that basically is usually enticed by anything creative or imaginative or novel, new. It's a sign of curiosity and investigation and socialization to connect with others on a mental level and a communal level, brotherly, sisterly level. So ask the questions, go and explore, make new connections, try something new, see if you like it. Just go for it. Okay, that's it for today. Long forecast, lots of things at play, some undercurrents that are definitely pushing things to a pivot moment. And as always, under Mercury retrograde, pay attention to that planet. This isn't saying don't do anything, but it is asking you to be mindful while it is retrograde. Give yourself extra time to get to where you need to go. Double check all your plans, your tickets, your luggage, your whatever. And if people are not getting back to you, well, call them again, email them again, follow up. And you may have to be more assertive in that, or your own champion during this Mercury retrograde, because it is in Leo. It is definitely not a passive sign. All right, take care, and I'll be back again tomorrow.